Hey everybody, happy Flannel Friday coming at you here, Friday, April 9th of 2021. And this week what I wanted to talk about is the difference between active, under contract, and pending, and what that means for sellers as well as buyers. So when a seller wants to sell their house, obviously they're looking for a buyer, and when they get a contract, and that contract does have contingencies, say like a home inspection or financing commitment, or they may have a house to sell in order to be able to close on this house that they want to purchase, that house would be placed under contract. And what that means is the seller does reserve the right to accept a backup offer. And if any one of those contingencies is not met throughout the transaction, that second buyer that has a backup offer would be there to scoop up the property, and they can, continue on with their transaction. And the other status of a home that's for sale that you can see out there is pending. And what that means is that there are no contingencies left to be met, and the property is waiting to be closed. So sometimes you'll see on popular browsing sites for homes like Zillow changed it so when a house is under contract, it does show that they're accepting backup offers. And that is because the seller does reserve the right to accept a backup offer. And what does a backup offer mean? If you're a buyer, it means that you are second in line to purchase this property if the first buyer does fall out of contract. And properties do fall out of contract. People, maybe aren't able to obtain financing. Maybe they don't sell their house that they had to sell in order to purchase this house. So there are transactions that do fall apart, but it is a very slim number. So if the house is obviously perfect, there's, a chance, better than hitting the lottery, there's less than a 20% chance nationally of that property not making it to the closing table. And if you have a backup offer and you're the second offer in line, you'll be able to swoop in there and get that property. So I hope that makes sense to everybody. And if anybody has any other real estate related questions, definitely do feel free to reach out, and I'd love to chat with you. See you next week.